Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Hey, I'm going to start uploading more often, so stay tuned folks. More content's coming for sure. I know I've been a little lackadaisical the last couple weeks, but Shake and Bake's back. She's doing well, and we're going to get some more content. So today we're going to talk about a question I get a lot. I've sort of answered in some of my videos, but I haven't really solidly answered the question. And that's, would I do anything different if I had to start over? So stay tuned, folks. Folks, you saw it on that thumbnail, you heard it on the intro. If I could turn back time. Woo! Oh, that's awful. Don't quit my day job, I know. Hey, so what we're gonna do is answer that question. If I could turn back time, go back to when I bought Shake and Bake and began the modifications, would I change anything? Well, that question's got kind of two answers, really, to be honest, and it really depends on cash flow. So I'm going to answer that question in two different ways. The first way I'm going to answer that question as if money was no object. I had enough money to do whatever I wanted to do to Shake and Bake. So money's no object. What would I do? Would I do anything different? At this point, knowing what I know now, absolutely, I would have done things a lot different. And I know I'm going to get poked a lot because I said I wouldn't. I wouldn't do this in the past in some of my videos. I always said that I would stay naturally aspirated and work from there. But I'm here to tell you, now that I've had the ProCharger and know what it can do, and I know what it really does, I definitely would have went forced air first. If money, well, let's do it this way. Regardless of money, here's what I would do in the order that I would have done it. I went with the ProCharger. I would have forged the internals so we could turn up the boost. Then, obviously, start with all the bolt-ons. I would go the intake, the headers, the high-flow cats, the cat back. Right, so that gets everything, basically the bolt-ons and a throttle body. Right, so you can do those in any order you want. Then I would do a cam and the heads, and that pretty much rounds it out. After that, you pretty much got you pretty much got your race car all set up, right? Because you got the forged internals, you got all the bolt-ons, you know, from the throttle body to the intake to the cam to the heads, and a torque converter. Torque converter you can kind of wait till last. That's not super. It's important, but not super important. And then I go with the torque converter. So if money wasn't an object, wasn't an issue, that's what I would do. That's what I would do different. Now, if we're going to go ahead and say money's tight, and obviously, you know, the ProCharger and the injectors and all the stuff that goes along with it, it is rather expensive. Then I would have stayed the NA route, right? Start with the cam, long tube headers, and a tune. Obviously, well, you're gonna have to get a tune either way, right? Tune, cam, long tube headers, either catless or high flow cats, catback exhaust, and then start with the bolt-ons. I'd probably stay away from a cold air intake. Maybe save that till last. Maybe not at all, knowing that I'm going to eventually go with the ProCharger. But, you know, do the bolt-ons on the outside. Do the throttle body, intake manifold, heads, and basically how I did the car that you guys have been along part of the journey with me. I did start videoing a little late, but I would do all the NA stuff first. Then I would forge the internals and then get the ProCharger. Well, let me think about that for a second. Maybe I would do the ProCharger and then forge the internals, just to get the power out of the ProCharger. Because I'm telling you, the ProCharger is a lot of fun. I'm here to tell you, it is a lot of fun. So that answers the question. Hey, what would I do different? One, if money was no object, and two, if money was tight. But the bottom line is, money's no object. Forge and ProCharge right off the bat. Then do the cam and everything else that follows after that. You know, money's tight. Do all the, I will say, cheaper NA mods. Go forced air and then forge the internals. So there. That answers the question of what I would do and how I would do it. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I can't say enough about the ProCharger. I mean, you can hear it at idle, but when you're driving and you're going, you can't hear the whine. Which I know most people hit me up for, because I'm not a big whine person. I'm not big on hearing that whine. But you know, to each his own. You know, everybody's got their own preferences. But I really do love the ProCharger. The power is there. The times are there. You've seen them at the track. Mid 11.3s. And we're still trying to dial it in a little bit. Mid 11.3s. You know, eventually we will forge the internals. Hopefully sometime next year, depending on how the channel does and how money goes. Next year, forge the internals and start to crank up that boost, boy. Woo! I'm a boost boy now. Yeah, you know, before I was all about NA, but after getting boost, ooh, nothing like it. RT Life, you get some boost, boy, you're gonna be the same way. Whatever boost you go, you're gonna be the same way. You'll be like, man, I should have done this a long time ago. But got an ambulance coming here. Not sure what's going on. Definitely get out of the way, let them do their thing. All right, get a little bit of shake and bake there. We'll see if we can't find a place where we can give her a little rip. We're in a school zone right now. I don't come on this road very often. I just wanted to get a different view. different driving view than driving the same road that I always drive on. So we're out here driving around, doing our thing, doing our video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. We're back to the POV view and the side view. I know a lot of people like seeing both those views, you know, both me driving and what I'm seeing. So I hope y'all like it. Man, now a fire truck. But we're just out driving around. Oh, whoa, timeout. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had a little technical difficulties with the POV GoPro. It fell off. So got her back up there. We're back on the road. Back taking a cruise. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of makes sense. You know, the way I would have changed things if things would have been a little different. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, please check out what's going on with the rest of the channel. If you like what's going on with the channel, do me those quick 4 things: like, subscribe, hit that bell, and shoot me a comment. Until next time, folks, adios.